Alright y'all, we are back finally. I'm sorry it's been so long. We're going to do two reviews tonight. We're going to do the new ICP EP that dropped about a week or two ago. And then we're going to do the Patreon request for Four and the Strange Band. The reason we've been gone for so long is you guys all know, if you watch this channel, summertime is busy time for me at work. And it's here recently with the pandemic fucking things up. And supply chain issues. It's been 7 days a week, a lot.
You should say this kind of shit in every...
Just about, I mean, and then there's that, and then there's also, there's that. Then we've been working real hard on these two albums, where me and Zach are just almost finished with the new Sticky Middle Finger album. And we are just almost finished with... This was a on-the-fly thing, because I'd always wanted to do a Halloween compilation album, kind of like our Christmas one we did years ago. And I mentioned it to David, because I had a bunch of songs that I had nowhere to put, because they were more Halloween themed, and they didn't really fit the themes of my solo albums and stuff, and the Sticky Middle Finger stuff that me and Zach were working on, because those are like their own themes. And I mentioned it to David, next thing I know, he's like sending me song after song after song for it. I'm like, shit, well I need to get off my ass and damn jump on this. And so yeah, this one is a lot bigger of a project than we've recently fucked with, because I've got a few new songs and some older songs I did last year. Some new Sticky Middle Finger songs are going to be on there, and then we have a bunch of songs from David. We have songs from my friend Nikki Virus is going to be on there. Our buddy Heath Williamson has a song on there, and our buddy Abraham Ram has a few songs on it. Our other buddy Rob Orr has a few songs on there. So it's a much bigger project than we've messed with in the past. But I am hoping for a mid-September release on digital at least. But this is going to be the first one that we actually drop on CD, and they will be sold on the Bloody Chuckle Studios Bandcamp. As well, but I plan on...
pay for one?
No. Right. Everybody that worked on it will get one for free.
Alright.
But, what do you call it? But, so, I also plan on doing that for our other stuff too. I plan on doing my solo albums on CD, our other Sticky Middle Finger albums on CD, the new Sticky Middle Finger album on CD, as well as a re-release, if you will, of our Christmas album, because the original release, we made 100 copies, handmade.
No, don't do that one.
No, I straight up want to do that one.
Yeah, but there's people on there that might hear it later and think that you're getting paid for featuring them on the record.
But, nah, man, ain't nobody getting paid on that thing. I mean, the odds of anybody buying it, but the thing, like, I just want,
yeah,
you know,
I think we can do it better.
I do plan on a new,
do it
like,
better.
next year I would like to do a sequel to that. I've already keyed Dave in on that, but I plan on dropping that on CD again. Are you talking about Smokey? There's Joey, but anyway, it will be okay. So anyway, so there's all that stuff going on, and then can we make your announcement? Can we talk about that?
I want to be a father.
This motherfucker's having a kid, a feral human.
Yeah. A little baby me.
Did you just say feral human?
Feral human? Feral human?
Will
That's
Ferrell?
what a baby is, right?
Just a human. Feral means this son of a bitch outside running around wild.
It's a feral human until it's domesticated.
Having a boy.
Having a boy. Hell yeah.
When Travis nearly forgets the word for a baby, he's like, it's a small creature.
It is a...
He called the damn thing feral. Yeah, Travis definitely doesn't
feral
need a
human,
child.
man. That's what babies are. They are feral humans until they are domesticated.
And that's why he doesn't need a child.
So anyway, we're at right now, so getting all that out of the way. Y'all congratulate Zach, this shit's pretty awesome. So we're going to talk about the new ICP EP. Now, if you guys remember the last EP they dropped, Wicked Vic the Weed, I was bitching about it only being digital and only being sold at Juggalo Day, but they eventually put copies on the Psychopathic Vault website. And so I went ahead and I bought a copy of it when I saw it. So $10, $8 shipping. So $18, but you're getting a physical copy of it and not spending $100 or $45 on eBay or Discogs. And there's people still trying to sell this new one on Discogs for $35 and $99. Go to the Psychopathic Vault. Give ICP your money. Don't give it to some asshole who just bought the CD just to flip it, you know. So I also have a copy of the new one. What is it? Pug Ugly. Well, he's Pug Ugly the something, damn it.
It just says Pug Ugly.
It's just Pug Ugly.
I know, but it's like he's Pug Ugly the something. Let me see. Here we go. Is it in this booklet? I don't think so. Is it in the other booklet?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll get to it in a moment, people.
You get a little too in depth for an ICP EP.
I will, Pug Ugly the Stink Bud. Pug Ugly the Stink Bud.
Okay, so what about the one that came before? Do you have that?
Yeah, that's it.
No, the one that came before that.
The Yum Yum. I plan on
Yum
buying
Bedlam?
Yum Yum's Lore.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I
So
plan-
that's Bedlam?
Bedlam was the main release, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bedlam was the main release.
God, they're milking the
That was
fuck out of
garbage.
this one.
Which is, we'll get into that in a moment. But
The
the next
concept, it's what
one,
it is.
coming, they say is going to drop on Halloween night, and it's Woe the Weeping Weirdo. But
Which symbols it is? Because that's all
Wait,
the symbols. Unless
This
it's gonna be
new
a
one's
base.
gonna come out.
it's this one right here, that third one.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
it's
because
gonna-
Yum Yum's Lore was basically the Yum Yum
Yeah,
flower,
it's the
just
Yum Yum
blacked
flower.
out,
Fucking
grayed out.
Wicked Vic was the fucking
The first,
vagina-looking one. Pug Ugly's the middle one. Okay, yeah.
but yeah, so
That's coming out Halloween this year?
supposedly,
Did they come out as it said and they will in that?
well, yeah, it said for this one it said Gathering. What did it say for Wicked Vic? Because Wicked Vic was Juggalo Day.
Because this came out recently, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
earlier
just
this
came
year,
out.
February. Yeah, so it came
long
out
ago.
Juggalo Weekend, February 17th this year, and then the Gathering this year. This one right here says Halloween, which will be the year
Okay.
anniversary of when
Yeah, that's true.
Bedlam dropped. And what's crazy is Yum Yum's Lore dropped February 16th of last year for Juggalo Day. So, you know, and so, yeah, you say they're milking it, and I get it. They kind of are milking this, this album phase.
Yeah,
But-
it's the same as their Joker card. Now this time it's just.
But there's
it's
nothing
it's
wrong
a
with that.
Theme.
They're like doing the Marvel thing.
Yeah, and I like this a lot because it's bringing me back to when they would do the sideshow EPs for the other albums. Now there was only one EP for those back in the day. You know, Terror Wheel, Beverly Kills, fucking Tunnel Love, yeah. But we didn't really. I don't think we got one for Great Malenko, Jekyll Brothers.
You got the Forgotten Freshness in between.
Yeah, in
Well,
between that we got that. Then
and
we
the
got
Hell's
Bizarre.
Yeah.
It Hell's Pit.
So we thing I like about ICP is we're always getting shit. We're always
know
Yeah,
way too much about
they're one of
ICP.
those very, very, very consistent
incredibly prolific.
groups. And that's something I respect about them. I know
No,
it's,
not anymore. Now he
it's-
ain't going tour anymore.
it's kind of like the same level of respect I have for Weezer. Because
Yeah.
they still do it no matter what. You know?
Even though they're out of touch big time
Oh,
now.
God. Yeah. That's
He still thinks he's getting high school girls. Like, dude,
See,
you
that-
are
that's
fucking. You're old. You're a
that's
senior
the-
citizen, buddy.
Their work ethic and consistently releasing something throughout the last 30 years is the only thing I'm comparing them to.
But yeah, so with the last one, we got with Red Fred, we got the
Rat.
the Flip the Rat EP, which was really cool.
I didn't hear that one.
Well, lately, what I like about it is that the album art is showing everything. Like
yeah,
this one
and
has
I
the
called
flowers.
it. I straight
Fred the
called
Rat
it.
was
He was
His
the
little
rat,
rat in his
the
pocket.
and that was so
I
awesome.
caught. I was like, look, these seeds. I bet you are going to be EPs.
Oh, we
Like,
saw that when they showed
so
the picture.
coming.
They showed it was black. It was blacked out, but you saw all the separate ones. You're like, yeah, each EP is gonna be one of the smaller.
Yeah, we
flowers.
called that shit. But I like that they do this. You know,
We did
they
have high hopes. For
they
it, Bedlam.
sort of Bedlam, man.
I had such high hopes. for that.
Some days I love Bedlam, and then other days I'm like,
Queen is so good.
Queens I love, man. Queens is one
Queens
of my
is
favorites.
so good, but the rest of
which-
it's just yeah.
so-
That's the only one I can even.
What
ever
I
remember.
will say for this new EP is
It's not bad.
it
Good.
it actually fixes some of my problems that I had with Wicked Vic. Now I liked Wicked Vic a lot, but I was kind of like half and half with it. I mean, I had a few issues with it, but this one to me kind of fixes those issues. So what, Zach? What did you think about this EP, man?
I don't think I've finished it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I listened to, like, I remember, and like none of it stuck with me, to be honest with you. I do, like, I listened to like 2 tracks in my car last Friday, or Friday before last when it came out. And I liked those, and when I came home, I would listen to the rest on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that any of those stuck with me because I don't remember any of it.
Damn.
Also, you gotta get used to dad brain because that's the thing that's going on right now.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of this new stuff, new music is not like retaining in my head. Other
There's
than
got
like,
serious shit to
Other-
really think about.
yeah,
Besides trivial shit like
Yeah,
this.
what did you think of this part in track 3? Like, what? But like, there's other music that have like captured me this year, but this is the stuff that like it didn't stick with me.
Can I get another beer?
Yeah, grab me one. I remember liking the songs I heard
Yeah.
in my car, but nothing I heard after that stuck with me. So I don't know.
I love that answer. It was so vague. It's perfect.
Oh God, you gave me the heavy one.
I have no idea. I just grabbed.
This is good.
So what about you, Josh? Because I know when you had texted me, because
All right, I'll throw it down for you. Okay. The only one I honestly didn't like that much was 80s rock pop. That was it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
That one-
you got to refresh my memory because I heard.
That's the
I
second to
remember
last
that
one, right
one.
before Queens.
I remember that one, and I didn't like it.
Sorry, it's beef jerky. So delicious.
I gotta. What are the songs on this one called? Because
you got I'm Ugly, Abracadabra, Pug Ugly,
The biggest popular one is Abracadabra. That
80s
was
rock
fucking-
ballad was
That was
stupid.
like fuck Jekyll Brothers quality.
or Great Malenko
Great
style.
Malenko style.
Classic ICP.
That do.
I have not
yeah, it's
heard
good.
ICP
They haven't done
sound
this in a
like
while.
that in ages.
Yeah.
And that
Last
is-
time it'd be like bizarre and fucking.
Yeah,
That's the
that
last
was
time I
straight
really
up
felt-
old school ICP, and
whoa.
man, I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah,
we even get Shaggy yell Abracadabra like
Yeah.
he did on.
Like you say,
Malenko.
you almost expect him to say abracadabra and boom shakalaka. But he doesn't do that whole thing. But yeah, it's really good. It feels like it would have fit in with the original Joker cards, except for 80s ballad. But you know, it just being neither here nor there because it was literally just leading into the Queen's remix, which the original Queen's was really good.
What was that on?
On Bedlam.
Bedlam.
Okay.
So they're each. It's looking like each of them are going to have one remix from Bedlam.
Okay, so the last one did too.
Yeah, the last one had.
So this is trivia I don't know.
The last one had "Ain't No Time," which was one of my least favorite tracks from Bedlam, and I really couldn't tell the difference in the remixes, but that's also because it's not so scooped on my brain because it's one of my least favorite
I
tracks.
haven't really liked any of the new ICP stuff.
Well, ICP hasn't been this ICP.
But it's
in a
also
while.
like
It
I haven't
changed
felt
drastically.
like I don't
Oh,
know.
so it's the Wraith.
It's their beats that don't hook me like they used to,
Yeah, the beats aren't.
and then their hooks aren't as.
We
as
grew up
witty.
with the original Joker
I
cards.
don't know if it's like I've grown out of it, but it's not like I can't listen to the old shit and like that, you
Yeah.
know? Because it's just the new stuff that's not grabbing me.
Well, I said the old stuff was the more what they would call the wicked shit. It was the old original Joker's cards. It had that old hip hop beat to it, as opposed to the newer stuff, which was they vary their music drastically late in the later albums. I mean,
like when they did the radio stars, when they were talking about how they changed genres. Their genres did kind of change. The styles were soft, like after the Wraith.
But
They
do
started
they,
having all the softer stuff.
do they
and
do any of
more
the
the melodic.
stories that they used to, like back in the day?
No,
like,
they had
like a random
You know how they
fucking
did the stories
game
like Jekyll
show
Brothers? They had a whole story
song,
through the
like
whole
a whole
album,
game show song
theme
or
albums.
something like that.
The new
Do
Joker.
they do
I mean,
anything
they
like
all
This one
still,
does.
They all still follow themes.
It's not as
But to me,
apparent,
they
though.
aren't like we've mentioned before. They aren't as
prevalent.
they aren't as gripping as those original Joker cards because they don't have this sinister vibe like something is about to
Except
happen.
for Bang Pow Boom. That was one of the
Yeah,
last
Because
ones.
you kind
Bang Pow
of
Boom
already
did have
got the whole
character.
point of it.
Yeah, it's like the new Joker card characters are, instead of a presence, they're more of a thing.
Which is there.
I mean, you got and
They were noises, weren't they? At first, bang, pow, boom. And what
well,
was
it's
the
like
other one?
Bang
Mighty
Pow-
Death Pop.
So think about this.
That's
Think
what's
about
weird
this.
about Bang Pow Boom. It's like you didn't even expect. The whole album had nothing to do with Bang Pow Boom except the last song when it said Bang Pow
With a
Boom.
bang.
I did love that big band swing sound though. That was fucking
Oh, it's a little
fantastic.
surf kind of
That
track.
was so awesome. But you didn't feel like this was a beginning and an end, a Joker card. It's like, ooh, now you're doing a song about some big bang. What? Who's this? But I did love the little skit. The skits were great with the phone calls.
Boo Scoo Boogie, bitch.
I'm going to, Lincoln, Nebraska. Fuck you, bitch.
But yeah, so like the thing is with these new Joker cards is it's just when you look at the originals, it was like this, especially with the intros. You get it with the intros. The intros are like
Oh, yeah, they set you up.
yeah, it's an unsuspecting character, right? So think about it. A character walks in, they're chilling and they're driving in their car and they get in a fucking wreck and he wakes up and he's right there and turn the crank. You know, he don't know what's going on.
Or the
And,
Jukebox, Great Malenko.
The jukebox and Great Malenko. Everybody's
The
party. You got
shopping,
this redneck party.
Amazing Jekyll
you got this
Brothers.
redneck party, right? And then all of a sudden the fucking record player skips and you got
Starts playing.
Alice Cooper talking about there's going to be this fucking circus coming and da-da-da. And this next person is called the Great
That was
Malenko.
Alice Cooper?
Yeah, that was
Dude,
Alice
I never
Cooper.
knew that. I
And-
did something new I learned.
And
Nice.
so,
Slash is on that album, too.
yeah, Slash plays
Well,
guitar.
I know
on
Slash
Pinkie
was. I didn't know
Pie.
that was Alice Cooper. I
But
never looked that.
so you have this sort of presence, and all the characters, they're not aware of what's going on. Like they're just having fun in their moment. No. Same thing with Great Malenko. You have that, then they're like, "What the hell was that? Yeah, turn the music back on." You know, nobody's
Damn,
paying attention.
jukebox messed up again.
Was going back on, right? And then the same thing with Jekyll Brothers.
Oh,
Like,
that
Jekyll
was the
Brothers,
biggest one.
That one's so good.
Shot.
That he's like, yeah, my dad, you know, he collects
There's
old
a
shit
street
like
like
this,
this.
and he's like, oh, I've got this candle for you.
It'll illuminate your life.
Yeah, it was just this like,
Sinister vibe.
yeah, such a sinister vibe.
Even Bizarre
of
did it
something
too with the
coming-
whole
yeah,
the news report.
intros
was
for
awesome.
Bizarre, man, those were like such a great
Like-
setup
Like
for
the beams of light coming down on
yeah,
churches.
they,
and
they
showing
looked
you
like clowns, like so fucking good, man. And so
It
with
hasn't been like they haven't done that in a long time.
with these, the new Joker cards, so you got Bang Pow Boom, and it's like, all right, you know, so the world, you have, you know, all the Dark Carnival is just filled with all these souls waiting to get in, and they're all complaining and bitching. So he comes around, he just blows people up just to get them
He's
out
been
of
like
there.
standing in line. He's talking about blowing them up in line.
Like, really?
Bang, like a surf style.
So these guys don't even have to
They don't
be judged. They're just bitching outside in line, and you're blowing them up. So they don't even have to. They don't even go to the Hall of Illusions. They don't even meet the Ringmaster. None of that shit. These guys are just outside complaining,
blowing it up.
and you blow them up. So that was lame as shit to me.
I wouldn't give it credit because they knew who they were picking. They called them and they had them come to the
So
place.
he's just
So they were
fucking up
picked.
the other Joker cards. So
Yeah,
now there's-
basically.
Well,
he's
it was because it was supposed
he's
to
putting
end.
the other
Could
Jokers
you
out of
imagine
fucking the
they
job.
do like a Joker card Avengers? Where all the Joker
Remember,
cards fucking
it was only
team
supposed
up
to be
and
the
they
original
fight each
Joker
other.
cards, though.
It's the 6 versus 6.
I mean, originally was only supposed to be the original Joker cards, and that was supposed to be the end of it. But then
Yeah, and
started a
they
new set of
realized
Joker
that, oh, we
cards.
need to do something else.
But instead
'cause-
of coming out with something original, they said a new set of Joker cards. Oh,
Let's
come on,
do a
man.
reboot.
And so,
Yeah, pretty much it was a
so
reboot.
Death Pop, its whole message is value your life. Don't do something stupid that will
botch your
end
head.
your life sooner. So the Death Pop is there to like the
Don't
intro.
go to the gathering.
Like the intro says, "Hey, hold my chips. I'm gonna jump off this thing," and boom, he dies because the Death Pop came and said, "Oh, you did something stupid. You're gonna die right there." That's another kind of lame one because it's like he is not really a presence for at least the way I grew up with these characters. He's just there. He's just watching you, waiting for you to do something stupid.
It was like they're punishing the wicked.
Yeah, I mean basically
this one's not. That one was
basically
that
he's killing you. Basically he's just killing you.
He's just
but
dead.
but the fuck.
Is that before or in between the other Joker cards?
Well, see,
like, when does he
he's
get to do
basically
that?
He's basically killing stupid people who make stupid decisions.
He was Darwin.
And therefore, therefore their soul will go and then turn the crank and then go to wherever they're gonna go. Malenko's gonna take them to the Hall of Illusions. Da 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 da. All that shit. So Death Pop.
Super convoluted story. You had to fucking like look and read shit to figure out what the hell the
So
damn story
Death Pop
was.
is basically just death incarnate, basically, in a way. Just especially for people who make stupid decisions.
This is
that will
almost
get
as
you killed.
convoluted as a Coheed and Cambria story.
No,
And
this is
then-
convoluted. It's Call of Duty Zombie story.
And then what's after that? The Missing Link. The Missing Link was lame as fuck.
That was the one that was
That
two
was
parts,
stupid.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't like
Lame
those.
as
Lost and
fuck.
Found.
Last of
Yeah,
Found,
those were
Missing
stupid.
Link.
You've got
That
negative
was
and positive
horrible.
people, and
I'll listen to Bedlam over that crap.
man, Bedlam is way better.
Well,
than-
some-
to me, like I
just don't
said,
like Bedlam
the Missing Link outtakes to me is more. I'm like, you can take the outtakes and then a handful of
yeah, the
songs from
outtakes
each
skit
one, put
stuff
them together,
would be good.
and I think you could have one really great album.
ICP's never had bad skits. Their skits have
But
always been great.
they were just lame as shit for me. And then the Red Fred was a great album.
That was good.
But that's another shitty, dumb, lame fucking character because
That's a dumb name.
Well, it's an EP too, so I mean, it's not one of the main storylines.
well, no, Red Fred is part of the main storyline.
Oh,
Flip the
God,
Rat
geez.
is the EP. Red Fred is the fourth Joker card in this new series. But,
Okay, well, the Joker card sucked. Yeah,
dude, but what Red Fred fucking does,
I do like
Fred
Red Fred, those
Fury,
good.
what he
Fred
does
Fury.
is if you what was the deal? Like if you don't care about your life or some shit, or no, if you're afraid and you don't stand up for yourself, if you're just like a pussy bitch your whole life, and then when you die, he's waiting on the other side to punch you.
You're cut your whole life. You die. He punches you in the fucking chicken.
Punch as soon as you get in.
you get bullied your whole
yeah.
life and you don't stand up for yourself.
He's gonna be
because
like, "You're a little bitch."
You're insecure.
Wow, only
That
Travis
is-
would find these fucking stories.
That
I
is
did not
basically
mean as
what that
fuck.
is.
right in the chicklets.
That's
Die. He's
basically what it is.
like, what happened to me? You're dead, man. Well,
And
what do I
you were
do now?
a bitch your whole life. Now go see the fucking ringmaster. Get out of here. Don't complain or Bing Pow Boom is gonna blow you up. Fuck.
Get in line, motherfucker.
Turn to fucking crank, motherfucker. Like that's
You
like
can do a whole
Their
fucking
stories,
skit.
it's getting
You can do a whole
spread too
skit with
fucking
your knowledge
thin.
on this
They're spreading
shit.
the story too thin.
it's so lame to me, so lame.
Oh my god, I never knew that
And
story.
Yum Yum,
That's
now
amazing.
Yum Yum, the Yum Yum flower is slightly more interesting. So Yum Yum flower is, so in their lore, ICP lore, when you die, you go to the Echo Side, and Echo Side is basically purgatory
that's
in
a
their
good
lore. It is, man.
That's a great song.
And so
Echo
purgatory is the in-between between the realms, and the Yum Yum flower is a flower that is supposed to be this beautiful flower, and if you are tempted by its
The Venus flytrap.
if you are tempted by its beauty and you come to it, it fucking eats you and fucking kills you, destroys your soul or whatever. But if you are not tempted by this flower and your heart is pure when you make it into the Echo Side, when you come upon that flower, it's just a withered old weed, like it's a dead plant. So it's a little more interesting, and to me, one of the better designs as far as the new Joker cards go. But and it's a really decent album. But so we're here with the wicked. I mean, with the
Pug Ugly.
Pug Ugly, winner of
Pug
one of our
Ugly.
seeds. But the new Joker cards, like I'm half and half with them. It's just eh. But I I mean, yeah.
They've been bordering more on the not that good, except for this one. This one's really good out of the group.
Yeah, out of the EPs so far, especially the 3 EPs that come with Yum Yum. You got Yum Yum's Lore, Wicked Vic, and then this one. This one's
Wicked
my
Vic was
favorite
good, though,
because
but-
I am not a fan of most of everything that's on Yum Yum's Lore.
That was such a bad album. I don't know what the hell was up with that album. That's
and then
weird.
the actual album itself I like a lot. Some days I love it, some days I'm on the fence. But then Wicked Vic, I'm like half with. My biggest complaints with Wicked Vic was that this new one sort of fixes. My issue was on the intro. It's like all it's saying is wicked, wicked, wicked,
Yeah, that is so
Vic,
fucking
wicked,
annoying.
over and over and over. It gets annoying. It gets boring.
It's a
It's
shitty
too
theme
repetitive. Yeah, too repetitive. Well, this one, instead of doing that, you actually get a song called "I'm Ugly," which is actually pretty decent. And then, actually, no, it's called Wicked Vic. I'm sorry, I picked up Yum Yum. There's too much that goes with this album. But yes, I mean, yeah, it's Wicked Vic, and Wicked Vic. Like that's all it does. But this one, you get the "I'm Ugly" track, which is really decent. And then, like we mentioned, Abracadabra, man. What
Dude, that was such
what a
good song.
throwdown of old school ICP. Like it's got that new ICP production to it. Like
Yeah,
there's
it
no
wasn't
way.
like, it wasn't entirely like fucking how music was on fucking the Great Malenko and fucking Wicked the Jekyll Brothers, but it had that formula to it. But
Just
with
like
a little
weirdly
bit of the
enough-
newer style.
Weirdly enough, though, like with Yum Yum Bedlam, the song "Here Comes the Carnival," the first actual track,
carnival sound.
straight up sounds like it could be on the Wraith. Like straight up sounds like it could be on Shangri-La. So like there are
They had good
there are
carnival sound
throwbacks.
songs
There are
on it.
throwbacks to their old sound.
They just didn't stand up
Sparingly.
that long.
Sparingly, like even the throwbacks to Dead Body Man on Yum Yum, and the throwback to Fuck the World, that little lounge jazz version.
The lounge jazz version of
Such a
Fuck
cool
the
little
World
bit.
was so awesome.
Such a, I say fuck the world, like so fucking cool. So yeah, so Abracadabra is a great throwback to the old school ICP sound. And then Pug Ugly I like a lot too. I like Pug Ugly a lot. Scrub Gang I like a lot. And so you said your least favorite track is the 80s rock ballad. My least favorite track is I'm Afraid. And it's not that the song sucks, it's just who the fuck is doing the singing part, man? I'm afraid, I don't want to be afraid.
That part, yeah, that's
Oh, it's so
that
annoying.
was hard to listen. I just didn't like, because I drive my truck, and my sound system, my truck is very bombastic at best, and the rest of the album sounds so good. 80s didn't sound that good through it because it was way style. But yeah, that vocals was
That guy's
fucking.
vocals, man.
You ended up skipping on that part.
let me
on
show
next
you
track,
guys what I'm talking about for a
It
second.
was bad. I will definitely say that's the point.
I want to say
I
this guy is on the Yum Yum album as well, but his voice is very familiar.
That's where I skipped it and go straight to Queens. I'm like, okay, good. That's enough of this song. Boom, go to Queens.
But
it is rough.
But there is a line on I'm Afraid that I absolutely love where he says, because he's like, I'm afraid of this and I'm afraid of that. But one line I absolutely love, he says, I'm afraid Fred Durst is gonna sucker jump kick me when I'm on stage.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious.
I'm like,
That was good.
that's great. That's great. Yeah, that is awesome.
It still sucked. The singing sucked, but that was a good lyric. Yeah,
That's
I
a
remember that.
fantastic little lyric there. Very
wow.
self-aware, man.
Yeah,
But
that's
so listen to this. See if I can find this.
It sounds like it should have been on the 80s ballad song. That's so 80s
I'm
sound.
so afraid.
Sounds like he's trying to do a cheap version of Lane Staley.
It is. I don't know who the fuck that is, but man.
I mean, the 80s album song was one track later, dude. You're a little too early on that. Because that's what it just had that really horrible. I didn't like that. But
Man.
yeah,
What is that? Let me see. Oh, I'm looking at Wicked Vic. Jesus
God,
Christ!
you're doing
I
that,
keep
man.
grabbing the
Well, 'cause
wrong
they
shit.
all have that pink and black, pink, green, and black
They
style.
do,
so
man.
it's
They
fucking hard to
do,
tell.
dude.
At least the
Who
original
the
Joker.
fuck is
all
this?
the Joker cards were uniquely colored. But I mean, I guess you can't technically call the EPs Joker cards because they're not
Wow,
actually
you know
Joker
what's weird
cards.
is this actually absolutely has no credits in here, at all.
I'll look
but-
it up real quick.
But yeah, that guy is fucking annoying on that song, and it ruins the song for me, which is arguably a decent song. But I'm a flying.
I don't remember any of that.
It sounds like when Bloodhound Gang did the soon to be released on Cheese Factory Records when they did the Axl Rose bit when he's like fucking times are good, times are bad, and the down facts of life. Like that's what the fucking reminds me. Yeah, dude. Different strokes for the world. Like that's what the fucking reminds me of, dude. Oh, it is fucking annoying. But
That's hard.
But I swear that dude is on the Yum Yum album. But I mean, the guy I remember the most is Vinny from Sponge on that pretty awesome cover of Heart and Soul.
Maybe.
But surprisingly enough, I was kind of thinking that they would do like the Wicked Vic. You had that juggaloed up version of Hungry Like the Wolf that I absolutely loved.
The person singing chorus is Roadside Ghost.
Roadside Ghost, yes, he's on that fucking Yum Yum
Shaggy
album.
sings one of the mains, and then
It says it right fucking there.
No, that's Mike P, man. That's the remake. We're talking about I'm Afraid.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid,
it's that's Violent J and Shaggy 2
Okay,
doing the main
never mind.
lyrics, and then Ghost Side Road doing the chorus.
Yeah, so
Doing
Road.
the I'm afraid.
Yeah, he is on this, man. Let me see. Is it on Ain't No Time? Which fucking
Do
track?
they have the lyrics in there?
On this one, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they really
That's
put
different
lyrics in
for a
their
rap
stuff.
band.
Not really.
Oh,
ICP's always been pretty good about putting lyrics in their
Not
album.
really.
They haven't. Well, see, I haven't bought albums in a long time. They used to always. Be
They
really
always
good
had
about
good
having-
pictures.
They always
I
had
want to say
great
like
albums.
the Wraith was the first one I kind of remember having lyrics.
Yeah,
in
Wraith
it.
had lyrics.
Really?
I remember that.
I swear.
Um,
I swore it would have been. They'd had more.
but
Maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
But yeah, so I mean
Holy.
that's my least favorite track. That guy's vocals, man, it is just obnoxious, man. And that's when you are more obnoxious than ICP on an ICP
That's
album,
rough.
man. There's something to say about that. But it all comes back with, man, Queens. Queens is one of my favorite tracks on the Yum Yum album. Just that chorus has always stuck with me. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard.
Oh, I never got that
all
fucking-
died when she went
Wait.
away.
I never got
To
that.
me,
What the hell was
this
up
is
that
a
part?
remix that I love almost a little more than the original. Like he kind of rocks it up
Oh,
a little more.
it
There's
is
some more
bet-
guitar in there.
It's only slightly bit better, but the original was good too.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
because
this
I
is
like
really
them both. This is a remix that actually remixes the song, but keeps the original.
Since you know all this stuff, who is the queen?
the
we're talking about?
The queen is basically your really it's like your girlfriend. You know, basically
Oh,
it's
so
like
there was
your
there's
girlfriend's
actually no
leaving
one
you.
just called the queen. It was just they're talking about.
It's like if you look at the lyrics, it's it's all about like let's say you got a girlfriend.
You might as well just leave it out.
Yeah, might as fucking well.
Because you keep pulling it out.
But yeah, after the wretched betrayal, who's the wind beneath your sail? Who always brings you back to life and never fails? Queens, girlfriends, wives, loved ones, whatever, if you will.
I guess they
when
changed
you
the
lose
style from calling
control,
them hoes.
who steers?
My hoe.
Who knows all your biggest fears? Who always listens to your rants and really cares? Queens. And so.
So when you're in a relationship with them, they're queens. Before it's hoes.
um,
My hoe became
But then
my
it goes.
queen.
The chorus is she's shiny. That's the shine behind you. That's the one you should be kind to. Without her, there's no shine to you.
Yeah.
And then all the flowers that she planted in the backyard all died when she went away.
Well, it's
'Cause
it's
you're not taking care of her flowers.
It's the whole thing where behind every strong man's a strong woman.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
And then when he didn't, he ignores her and treats her, she leaves him.
Yeah, that is
makes
at least the
okay.
basic.
That makes a lot of fuck. That makes
Yeah.
that whole song sound make more sense now. Too.
That is the basic, theory behind. Or
I just thought maybe there was actually somebody they referred
like a
to
character,
as
maybe
character
within the
referred to
lore. But yeah, it's just a song about because the album, everybody says this is the feminine touch album. Like it is.
Yeah, because we all expect the female rapper on Bedlam because that's the flower.
This is because this is the first time that the Joker card is a female character. The intro, it's a female voice. So I mean, the intro is kind of weird. It's like, oh, please come here. Come and touch me. That's weird.
Well, it's because she's a Venus flytrap. She tricks. She's sweet, and it draws in her prey.
But
Your boots look pink.
What? Oh, that's red.
Yeah, it's like a red.
Yeah, but from here the trim looks pink.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm colorblind.
But yeah, to me the EP is really good, and I actually can't wait because it's like this one to me fixed the issues that I had with the last one. But I kind of assumed that there would be another cover song, but to me the worst thing about this is that Roadside Ghost guy just ruins otherwise decent song with some really good lines in it. For me, but 80s rock ballad I like because it's one of those great ICP ballads about just loving the time you're in right now. Like it's one of those great ICP tracks, kind of like the one on Forgotten Freshness 3. No, fucking. I got fucking Forgotten 3. One of the last tracks.
Did you finally get all of those?
I can't remember if my favorite
all
is
the
2 or
Forgottens?
4. My favorite one
Take
is
Me Home. It's a lot like Take Me Home. Won't you take me home? A lot like that. I don't because unless I want to drop a shitload of money. Because Forgotten 6 was only released for like a Juggalo Day thing.
Which one was the one that did Mr. Johnson's Head remix? And
that was on 2.
That's my
So
favorite
did
one because
you-
I love their version of Halloween. I love
Did
the
you
Halloween
get back the ones you lost when
on
the truck was stolen?
Military Street.
Yeah.
Good.
That was
Mr. Rotten Treats.
That was Riddlebox, Ringmaster, and Forgotten 4. But
I thought it
Forgotten
was like 5. I thought.
Well, now Forgotten 4 has a 2-disc, but
Okay.
Forgotten 4 that was the only one in a case because I didn't have the
Purple
case.
one.
Yeah, 5 was a
Yeah.
purple color
Okay.
deal, but 6 is a yellow color. But 6, if I want to drop a lot of money, on,
That sucks.
which I mean, tell you, I'm this close to dropping, $45 on that shitty Yum Yum EP just to goddamn have it. This is what
Well,
ICP does to me, man.
You should do. How much is the Forgotten Freshness?
I haven't looked on Discogs in a minute for that one, but it is stupid. It gets stupid expensive, and yeah. But it's a really good EP. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to hear what the next one sounds like on dropping on Halloween. So I'm sure a week later I'll be getting it off of the Vault website.
Shit. How many Joker cards are there into on this one so far?
This one right here is technically the Jekyll Brothers. It's number 5.
Oh God,
Number
Dude,
5.
I don't even know if they're gonna live long enough to fucking see
Jay
the
is
rest
getting
of
there, man. Jay is getting there.
Maybe he can't even go on
It's
tour
getting scary.
anymore.
Yeah, he can't. He shouldn't.
how old is he?
I know.
They're probably in their
gotta be
50s.
early 50s at least.
Early mid 50s by now, and like I said, he has a heart problem now, so he can't go on tour.
Man.
He does the Juggalo gatherings.
Yeah, like you said, they're gonna do their annual concerts, like
Yeah.
the Juggalo Days, the Gatherings, the Wicked Wonkas, or whatever the fuck.
But soon that'll probably dwindle to just the
All
the
them
gathering.
all them young titties, his heart can't handle it. Gathering.
But,
Just music and titties.
so what will you guys rate this EP?
I give it an 8.
Okay. Yeah. Three there.
'Cause I'm just not digging this so far out of what we got 1, 2, 3 and albums. Just the third album now so far for this one because we got Yum Bedlam, fucking
Yum Yum Lord, Yum Yum
Yum Yum
Bedlam,
Lord.
Wicked Vic, and then this one.
yeah.
So,
So you got like,
4.
really one good one and the rest one average one and the other one's it ain't looking so good for this one.
So
The-
far,
the
I'm
main-
liking
the
everything.
main album sucked. That's
So
what's sad.
really, though, I really enjoy the main album.
Yeah.
I do.
I really enjoyed
the
this
worst
one.
was Yum Yum's Lore. The first EP
That was-
for
You
this.
said that's the worst?
Yeah.
The first
The
little
first
EP
one, that
with
was horrific.
Ding Ding Doll or whatever the fuck.
We all thought, we'd hoped that's what led to hope that the main one was going to be really good.
The main one was really good for the most part.
But I really like this one. This one's really
I would
good.
give it a 4.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I wasn't like, I mean, I'm not a fan, so I'm not like getting nostalgic over it.
I know.
And
I ain't nostalgic. I
other
just
than the
thought
first
it
2
was pretty good.
tracks, nothing sticks with me other than that
I imagine Chapman's going to give it 7 or 8.
the 80s
maybe a
ballad
9.
song. Those are the only tracks that I remember.
But what's funny is like when you call it a 4, that is actually not a low score to me based on my EP scoring. Because since the EP is essentially a half album,
Don't do that to me.
I only go 1 to 5.
Oh, well,
Really?
Well, then now you change the thing. Now I got to go back and
You
give it
change
a
it
4.
every time I've ever reviewed an EP on here.
I think Zach was
It's 1 to
going out
5.
of 10. He did a...
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
did.
well, mine's a 4 then, out of 5. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Then I would give it
You
a
never
2.
remember these damn rules Travis comes
I
See, I
go
can't-
1 to 10 on a full album.
I don't
and
remember
1 to
you
5
ever
on
doing.
an
Did
EP.
we ever do EPs on here?
Well, Wicked Vic.
Well, not very
I don't
often.
remember Wicked Vic, and I don't remember you giving it a 4.
I don't remember what I gave it. But
Okay, then mine would be a 4 out of 5 then. Zach's would probably be like a 1.5 out of 5 or
Yeah.
maybe a 2.
See, like, didn't I give Green Day a 2 or a 0?
yeah, you gave
Which
it
one?
something.
The father of all
Yeah, Father
motherfuckers.
of
You
all
give that shit like
motherfuckers.
a
I gave it
0.
the worst
Like
fucking
a 1 or a
score.
0 or some bullshit.
And I remember I
Which
gave
deservedly, it deserved it.
the thing that like I don't like about my score about that album though is I gave that year's or the year before's fucking Sublime a higher score. Just by like 1 point. I remember saying that the Sublime was a 2 because I didn't like it, and even though it was 30 minutes, I felt every fucking minute of that.
Was that Thunder?
It kind of sounds like it.
But
Well,
I remember just
never
hating-
look back and regret, dude.
But I
that
remember
fucking
just
album
hating-
deserved that bullshit. 'Cause that was a Green Day
I
garbage.
did like hate on that, but like I can go back to it with those songs out of context and like those songs.
Especially now, he really fucking deserved. Fuck that shit. That shit was garbage, man. That was a
Hey,
garbage.
like I
album.
said that year, they redeemed themselves with that network one.
Yeah.
So
That's where their heart lied.
Care.
that was a pretty good album.
That's
I
where
like
their heart lies. With me, I'm going
Yeah.
to drop a 4.5 on this thing. So I'm just going to go with a 4. Because the
It
only
couldn't
thing...
couldn't be the same as me. It had to be 4.5.
Well,
I love
mean,
it.
I'm
I
not
didn't know
going
we
to do
do
points. I'm not
points.
going to do points. I'm just going to go with a 4 because the only thing I don't like on this album is that vocal bit on I'm Afraid. It ruins the goddamn song. I mean, it's
Damn,
so
that
bad.
Fred Durst line was fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing that kind of redeemed that song for me. Why a little bit, just a smudge higher than fucking the '80s song for me. But yeah, that Fred Durst song, I'm like, okay, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, so
that
now
was good.
Can't wait to see what the next EP is going to be, and then I can't wait to see what the final Joker card in this phase is going to be, because apparently somebody's mentioned online that they mentioned that there will be another 6 or 7 Joker cards.
He ain't gonna live long
Oh
enough
no,
to see
another
this
5 I think. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like 665
Yeah.
or something. So there's supposed to be like another 5 after this upcoming 6th one, if Violent J lives long enough.
I remember
This deck of
making
cards
that
getting
joke
huge as fuck.
way
dude.
back in the day that they're gonna do 2 more, so they'll have 666.
Well, this
6 Joker
this deck,
cards each.
the deck of
That's
cards
what they're
getting
gonna
fucking
do.
huge as shit because this is getting real ridiculous.
Now. But I enjoyed it. What did you guys think about this year? And did you go to the gathering? How fucking was it, man? There was a lot of
You did go to
Green
the
Jello
gathering.
was there. If I can,
If you went there, drop your experience in the comments.
Yeah.
Nobody went there for music. They went there for the sex, drugs, and tits. That's about all they
Which
did.
I'm sure you'll.
Woodstock 99!
That or your copy of Pug Ugly, the Bud,
Well, yeah, the
or whatever the
actual
fuck,
concert
to
audition,
to
got at the gathering.
to flip it for $100 on
which
suckers.
would make you a scum then.
Yeah, we'd make you. a
Well, that means he
scumbag.
bought like 3 or 4 of them. Probably more than that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know unless they're
Probably.
like
Well,
limited
sucks
to
for
one
them
per
because
person.
ICP got smart and said, you know what, fuck that. We're gonna release it on their fucking their page. So they did that. That was smart. So it's more or less like, aha, sucks for you guys.
But you know what is crazy though? You know what is crazy? Because here's something I wanted to say. So Wicked Vic, straight up, y'all.
Straight up, y'all.
Word to your mother.
CDR,
Oh.
Yeah, it's burned.
manufactured CDR, right?
Yeah, I got
When-
a couple of CDs
When
like
this
that.
came, I was like, damn, ICP, are y'all hurting? Well, I was like, Yum Yum's not a CDR. It's one of those actual glass mastered CDs. Well, guess what? Not a CDR. So what was happening? Like, did y'all just, like, what was happening in between this and... Probably.
One is
Probably
more,
COVID.
they did it themselves. The other one, they actually had somebody manufacture it. Maybe they had
Like,
issue
one of
with
my-
manufacturing.
Recent Flaming Lips is on a CDR, and I hate it. Fucking hate that shit.
Those are the worst because over time, they eventually, if you listen to it a lot, those CDs
Yeah,
will
but
wear
they've
out
gotten
like crazy.
better with doing the CDR because at least it has the official artwork and shit. Because I got like an early one from the band Proto Man from Amazon years ago, and it's the worst fucking bullshit ever. It's like
I remember
the
when they came up
cover-
with Light Scribe where you could put your
the
own covers
cover
on the fucking.
it's
own
printed
album.
here on the disc right here, and then you open it up and it's nothing. And then it's like right here is the back cover with the song titles, but it's supposed to have a lyric book. It's supposed to be in a fucking
That was a
jewel case, not jewel
somebody
case.
fucking cheaped
What are
out on
those
that
called?
one.
Digipacks with a booklet that has the lyrics and who in the song is singing
got a
this
knockoff
part
version.
as it's supposed to be a fucking rock opera. You know, it's the one about Mega Man.
Yeah.
So it has like Dr. Wily singing this part or the fucking bad guys singing this part. Shit like that. But my copy was just bullshit.
You got a knockoff version, man. That's what
It was the Amazon version, and it's
Ugh,
on
that was
it's on a
garbage.
burnt
I always
fucking
try to
disc.
make sure when I see on Amazon, if I see
This was-
MOD, manufactured on demand.
I didn't know that back in the day.
Stay
But
away.
then the
I'll go to a band. I'll look up a band's website or a Bandcamp. Now you'll
Their
get
Facebook
burned.
page.
You'll get CDR things on the Bandcamp, but that's like,
They did it.
yeah, they made it themselves.
Like the band leader.
Kind of like how we're gonna
stuck
wind
this-
up doing. Ours will be on a fucking.
yeah, but I didn't expect Flaming Lips to do that. Because they're a well-known band. At least they've been around for decades.
Yeah, but getting somebody to publish
And-
it and
They're
Burn
on
for it.
Warner Brothers, and they've been on Warner Brothers since the early '90s. My thing is, this is
Maybe
through
Warner Brothers
Warner
got a little
Brothers,
tougher buddy.
but it's manufactured through Amazon, so it's on a burnt disc, but it has all the lyrics and all the shit.
Well, that's
in
how
it.
that last Sublime with Rum was too. That's
Really?
an MOD. Yeah, but with all the lyric books and da da da.
That's so weird to me. How do you, like, at least now you get the
do some
fucking
Amazon worker up
tangible
there,
shit
get some
with it,
fucking order for that
other
shit.
than the thing printed on there several times.
Burned to CD. That's all he did.
Because funnily enough, a couple of these newer Angel Spit albums are he had self-produced and shit on burned discs. But we're gonna see you guys in a moment with our Patreon review, and I need to sing, and we'll do this thing.